We've just left the world's largest air show. It was our first time visiting and it did not disappoint. Over the next couple of days, we will be working our way back home to South Florida. We will be adding our 10th state to our list and visiting our family along the way. Today, we are flying from Manitowoc, Wisconsin to Bolingbrook, Illinois.
Manitowoc County, Aztec 2441 Mike is just taxiing from the FBO to departure end of runway 25, Manitowoc County. Manitowoc County, Aztec 2441 Mike is crossing runway 1735. Okay, you ready?
No.
Manitowoc County, Aztec 2441 Mike is departing runway 25. We'll be leaving the area to the south, Manitowoc.
Love you guys.
Love you very much.
Love you.
Alright. Stage is in the green. Fuel flows are good. Airspeed of life times 3. Aztec 2441 Mike is at 2000 climbing just off runway 25, departing the area to the south. Final transmission. Milwaukee Center, Aztec 2441 Mike with request.
Aztec 2441 Mike, Milwaukee, approach tower, not giving any flight following at this time.
Roger, 41 Mike. Alright, so that means we're on our own. So watch out for planes.
Very hazy. Can you imagine flying into Oshkosh in this haze? Because it's not far, so I'm sure it looks like this too. We're definitely not in clouds, but it's not easy to see.
Yeah, we're not getting any bravery points for not flying into Oshkosh, but I sure feel a whole lot better. We got there the easy way. Anyway, Oshkosh was awesome.
I enjoyed it. It was similar to Sun and Fun. It was on a larger scale, but very similar.
Yep. Well, it's put on by the same people, so
well,
it ought to be the same thing.
I guess so. That makes a lot of sense then. What was your guys' favorite thing?
In the air show? At the air show, my favorite thing was when they did the war representation and do the bombs and all that stuff.
That's what my favorite was too.
I thought that was the neatest. They did a Pearl Harbor reenactment. Where they
Sweet.
The planes from like Japan.
Yep.
They came in and then they had like explosives on the ground, pretending like they dropped bombs, and then they had all the American planes come in and then pretend to drop like we were in Japan. There was a lot going on. Planes flying everywhere.
Yeah, cool.
Bombs added to the haziness a little bit, but...
A lot. Like, we could just sit there and smelling the smoke.
Alright, we got someone 10 miles out, 1,000 below.
Because it's going to be right over the nose and we're not going to be able to see it anyway.
The big risk today is going to be the small ultralights and experimentals that don't have ADS-B
That's true.
are going to Oshkosh.
I guess they're not taking flight following because there's so much going on because of Oshkosh. It really is not easy to see. And you can see the ground. It just looks like...
We got the lake. We can see everything we need to see. I mean, it's not...
It looks like it has parchment paper over it. Like, it makes sense. You can see, but it's not crystal clear. Bella should be here. He's still 1,000.
He's off our right wing.
Right, but I don't see him yet.
There he is.
Where? Behind us. Oh yeah, there he is. Want to know the best part of Oshkosh?
With the blimp. I already know your best part.
They had the Goodyear blimp. I love the Goodyear blimp. We saw it twice when we lived in Pittsburgh. Twice. I want to ride on it so bad. But I looked up how to ride on the Goodyear blimp, and you just can't do it. You have to be invited. They're not going to call me up on the phone and say, hey Kelly, you want to ride on the Goodyear blimp? And I would say, yeah, but it's not going to happen.
We're heading to Cape.
But I would love an invitation. You have to be a dignitary or someone special or a business partner, it says on the website, something to that nature.
Ooh, business partner.
I know. Maybe I'll start my own business just
I'm sure our index funds hold some Goodyear.
What does Goodyear blimp need? And I will figure that out, and I will make it worth their time. Well, this is a quick flight. It says descend in 37 minutes. We're going to Bolingbrook, Illinois, because that's near where AJ was born and raised.
That's where I'm from.
Where he's from. I've never been. The kids have never been. And so we're going to stop down, and he's going to show us around a little bit, eat lunch, and then head to Georgia later on.
I've been really excited about this one just because I've never been back to my home city where I was born and lived the first 11 years in the plane. And this is the airport I used to sit around and watch planes take off and land, where I decided, you know, as a kid that I wanted to fly. So this is a special airport stop for me, and we've still got some family and friends in the area that we're going to say hi to while we're there.
Really quick. We got a trip this afternoon.
We're just going to be there long enough for the kids to see the houses that I grew up in and the streets I used to go to and my old school, old parks I used to play in, and then we're on our way down to Georgia tonight and then back to Florida tomorrow.
I forgot Portillo's.
Oh, Portillo's. I love Portillo's.
4,000 climbing.
Can't come to Illinois and not.
Oh man.
9,000.
We were going to head to Kentucky next before our next stop to Florida. We were wanting to see Mammoth Caves, but there are no tickets. We're not going to fly to Kentucky if we can't get in, so we're going to Woodstock, Georgia, as long as the weather allows us. Spend the night with family, and then head home tomorrow.
Oshkosh is IFR currently.
Really?
Yep.
So they're going to have to IFR all those planes flying in.
That sounds so bad.
I mean, I thought it would be like Sun and Fun, where like the pilot doesn't even respond. They just listen to the...
There's a big packet of the arrival procedure.
Of how to do it. They tell you how.
Yeah, it has rules. Not the Wild West. It's just chaos.
Yeah, this stresses me out just thinking about it.
What it means is everybody that's flying in VFR is going to delay their departure until they can get in VFR.
And then they won't be able to get in.
Massive pack of people coming all in like 2 hours before the air show starts. They're going to get real busy.
Yeah. I enjoyed our time in Manitowoc.
Yep, that was fun.
That was the right call to do.
Yeah. Yeah, with kids and all kinds of stuff going on. Big storms coming through. It was...
Nope.
Worked out. Submarine was awesome.
It was definitely unique.
Given how much flying we have to do on the way back too, it's nice to get a good night's rest before we have 2 flights, rather than camp last night and then fly home.
This will be our, let's see, 8 was Tennessee, 9 was Wisconsin, so 10. Big number 10. 1/5 of the way done.
1/5.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Nope.
Considering we don't have time to hop around very often because you're working.
Gotta make it count.
Yeah. And we've had the plane for just 1 year.
10 months.
And it wasn't until the very end of October before we could fly with you.
Yep.
Pretty good.
All right over there is Milwaukee. You guys see the buildings right off our left wing? All right, so here's the route we're taking this morning. We're right now passing past Milwaukee. Milwaukee's directly to the east of us. On our path down from Milwaukee to Bolingbrook from here, we're going to land at Clow International. The path we're going to take is just going to stay outside of the Bravo airspace for Chicago, so we're not going directly over the city, which would be the path to take to Bolingbrook, but instead just deviating to the west slightly in order to keep us out and keep things simple this morning. It only adds about 3 minutes to the flight, so we just, accommodate the airspace and we'll sneak into Bolingbrook underneath the Bravo. This is still pretty hazy.
It definitely came in on the air show. Sometimes when you're watching the planes go up, you lose them almost for a second.
Yeah.
Because it was hazy.
Follow each other I call it big airplanes, lots of noise in a very small space. Let's watch for that in trailer. Mark it and
Then they come back down and blow something up.
Well, that was halfway through. That wasn't the whole way. That definitely made it a little bit harder to see, but it was interesting.
Oh, that was cool.
I feel it. My nose got burned yesterday.
We both got pretty burned. We got the Oshkosh glow.
Oh, you think we know better since we're from Florida.
I didn't think the sun actually came out that strong in Wisconsin.
You couldn't tell because the wind was so cold.
But my body had some built-up immunity to that kind of
Oh, I put sunscreen on.
non-direct sunlight.
Traffic, 1 November Golf, we're short final.
Oh, I was wrong.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Lake Lawn traffic.
What does that mean?
Sorry.
It's going to be an air carrier.
650 is
One of the
5 south.
air carriers or planes around here goes by call sign Bigfoot. But I don't know what Bigfoot is, but it's company.
It's a very large creature
I bet
that
it's
evades human.
I bet it's one of the cargo companies in Wisconsin, since that's kind of Bigfoot
Also known
country.
as Sasquatch.
Yeah, thanks for the lesson.
Bigfoot traffic, 1 November Golf, departing runway 18.
What's this lake? It's pretty.
Lake Geneva, probably not the famous one.
No, probably not. Not in Wisconsin.
Unless we went through a wormhole.
Maybe. I mean, we did go to Greece coming up.
Yep, and now we're flying next to Bigfoot.
Yep.
Hello, Switzerland.
You could take me to Switzerland. I'm
It's
okay with
basically
that.
like Wisconsin minus the,
The
minus
mountains.
the mountains. But cows and cheese and
Yeah, they're known for their
Lake
cheese
Geneva.
too. Wisconsin, Switzerland, same.
Cheese curds.
yeah, you guys enjoyed those, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did mostly.
All right, here it comes.
Illinois.
Illinois in 10.
Downwind.
9,
8 at Lake Lawn.
8, 7, 6,
Now slower.
5,
More like Illinois in 20 from now.
12, 11,
Hold on. Illinois in 10. Go.
9,
It looks like we crossed it.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Yeah, we're in Illinois. Woo!
3. Yeah, this is not going to
That was the worst countdown
Illinois.
ever. So, anyway, we're in Illinois. Congrats. All right, we got someone our altitude close.
Oh, snap.
Coming off the left. Oh, she's turning into us? Okay. Start looking.
They are. They're turning right into us. Are they coming this way, right?
Yep, 600 below now. They're now no factor. They're off the left wing. There. Flying straight at us. Come on, guys. That was uncomfortable.
There's the other one.
Yep. Okay.
Holy moly, guys. I'm glad you turned, because they just kept coming straight at us.
Yeah.
A lot of planes there all of a sudden.
Well, we're getting close to Chicago now. And there's going to be a lot of stuff like that, so out to get busy.
And that means if they're not taking our flight following, no one else is going to
Nobody's
get
on flight
following either. So if they're not paying attention, or they don't have one of these, not all planes have
Yeah.
these handed in, the screens. Well, I was going to say goodbye cornfields, but
No, we're not.
we haven't
near
left the
goodbye
cornfield
cornfield.
yet.
Alright, we are heading direct Bolingbrook now. We are dipping below the Bravo airspace, which we are going to be underneath here in about 2 minutes. Clow International Aztec 2441 Mike is 7 miles to the north. I long straight in for runway 18. Clow. Alright, gas. Gear coming down. 3 green, 1 in the mirror. Fixtures, props. Clow International Aztec 2441 Mike on 3 mile final runway 18 Clow. Little tiny runway.
It is small. I just now saw it.
Clow International Aztec 2441 Mike is on short final runway 18 Clow.
Excellent job, AJ. You did it. You've landed at the airport that you first loved.
Good job!
I turned it back on, it was loud. We made it to Illinois, our 10th state. Yay!
Clow International Aztec 2441 Mike is clear runway 18 Clow International.
What is that noise? Did it stop when I unplugged mine?
No.
We're gonna say goodbye. We made it to Illinois. I'm sorry about whatever this noise is if you can hear it. Alright, we did it. Let's go.
Well, we made it to Clow. This is the very first airport that got me interested in aviation. First time I've ever landed here. We got the plane fueled up and they subsequently ran out of gas, so we came at just the right time. Nevertheless, our next stop will be Georgia later on today.
If you would like to stick around, AJ is going to take us on a trip down memory lane. We are going to visit some of his old neighborhoods and see how much Bolingbrook has changed. And of course, we end our visit at Portillo's.
I grew up here, over by Clow International. The airport was surrounded by corn. And so all of the shopping was not here when I lived here. So it's clearly been developed quite a bit.
Sound like
That's all I got. I know.
Why, back in my day.
Here, watch. I'm not even going to use the map.
Let's see if you can make it.
I don't know the name of any of the roads, but I bet I can get there.
Well, that one's that great. You're welcome.
Bolingbrook fire truck.
Are you sure you can make there without GPS turning
I'm
on?
not turning it on.
What if we get lost?
We're not going to get lost. I'm like a pigeon. I got my magnetic compass. It's going to take me right back home.
All right, pigeon. Show us where you lived.
Indian Boundary Park. So this is
where
going to
it
be
was?
one of my old neighborhoods in here. There's Johansson Farms.
Oh, look, it's still there.
All right, getting close. See, it's all buildings now. That used to be corn, and they'd have the fertilizer, pesticide sprayer come down and hose down Johansson Farms. That was always fun to watch. There's power lines and things they had to dodge.
You mean like a plane?
Mm-hmm. Yep, crop dusters. Oh, there's the big water tower coming up on the right.
Didn't we just land by the Walling? Oh, look at there.
Uh-huh.
Somehow
Look at
it's
that
famous. I don't know why it's famous. Anyone from Bolingbrook, let us know.
It's famous because they painted it nice.
It's just because you remember it as
It's
a
blue.
kid.
Okay.
It's famous. Forget you, Statue of Liberty.
Bolingbrook water tower there.
Bolingbrook Water Tower. Eiffel Tower, you got nothing on this. I guess it's a nice water tower. Oh no, we're lost. We're lost.
I don't think we're lost. No, trust the pigeon sense. I think this is it. This feels right. Okay, yeah, this is right.
Oh, look at
This
there. It
feels
says Dean
right.
Circle. Isn't that what she
Dean
said?
Circle. Now that's the far side. We gotta go to the second road.
Oh.
This was my first house.
And to the children. There's Daddy's first house.
That's my first house.
Is someone living in there right
They got a new
Yes.
roof. That's a good looking roof. Nicely done. Used to throw crab apples at Brittany off that crab apple tree in the front yard. This was
And what do
Melissa's
you have
house
to say
right
to
here.
your sister?
That was Melissa's house.
And what do you have to say to your sister about throwing those crab apples?
You earned it.
That was your opportunity to say sorry, Britt.
That's where I grew up. That was my street until I was 8. All right, this is where I used to ride in a wagon down the street with Brittany, and we would walk down to the library, getting pulled in the wagon, picking dandelions.
It's a humongous library. I was expecting, like in Pittsburgh, they had like little neighborhood
There's
libraries.
my library.
Dang! I
Here's
love me
where
a
I
library.
joined the summer reading program and got me some erasers.
Guys, reading is cool. Books are for cool kids.
And you get a razor.
I love libraries. I love books.
Hartford Road used to be a cornfield.
Yes.
Okay? Look at that over there. This was all corn when I was growing up. Look at this. I'm tearing up this neighborhood. Right over here was my other house, but there's someone behind me. There we go.
This one right
917. That was my other house. And this guy used to keep tarantulas and snakes in his house.
This is a nice neighborhood.
Patio on the side. My dad laid that by hand. And
Then those books have been there this whole time?
yep. That backyard, that tree we planted that tree. That was my second house. And inside, behind that window, there was an oak table that I made a parachute tied to a rock. I threw it up in there, and the rock dented the oak table right after they bought it.
Sorry, Sarah.
So over on the right used to be corn. I once broke their window with a baseball.
You were a destructive little kid.
This is the fastest part I could ride my bike in the whole area. We used to fly down this hill, and it was always fun.
What's this park about?
Indian Boundary Park. So far-
Welcome to Indian Boundary Park.
Oh, they're having like a whole picnic.
What's
Nice.
you cooking? Smells good. We made it to Portillo's.
Enjoy your lunch.
Thanks. Going to Bolingbrook Portillo's. Oh boy.
After a delicious lunch at Portillo's, we will be hopping back in the plane. Join us next time as we fly down to Georgia.